that fits. Regular viewers of the channel is going to know exactly what's going on. I'm on that walk to Burton train station, which means one of two things: either I'm picking up a car from a repair garage after some work, or I'm picking up another car. As the title suggests, it's the latter. Why don't you follow me along for a couple of minutes? I know there'll be a minority that will fast forward the video, as I always say, and that's absolutely fine, that's your choice. But why not just stick with the story for a couple of minutes and see what I've gone and done this time? I think, like the Daihatsu Tanto Custom RS, no less, you'll realise that, like I've said before, I don't buy cars for YouTube. I buy them for me, but I do love the interaction and the community that we're building up with this channel. Everyone, I do value it, the subscribers, the likers, commenters, sharers, and the people that even email me, and then the people that meet me at shows. It's wonderful. Stick with me for a couple of minutes, everyone, and let's get this one added to the fleet. See you shortly. We're at Rolleston Forestry Centre, everyone, which means it's a car reveal day. Yay! Yeah, I've had a few. Can't help it. I do run out of space, and funds aren't unlimited, unfortunately, but you know, hey-ho, petrol heads do what they can. If you know anything about the model that the camera is fitted on, you'll already know what I have purchased, because at the end of the day, 450 plus 1, even with my Birmingham mathematics, is 451. And that pretty much is the model designation for this car. Now, you'll know that I already own one of the same make, and I love it. It's pretty much my favourite. This one is a later generation of that car. I've been to a couple of shows with my 450 this year, absolutely enjoyed it, seen lots of other owners, and they're all passionate owners, and they've got some really lovely cars, and it just got me thinking, what else can I buy? There is a particular model that I would really love to buy, but I can't afford it, and they're very rare anyway. Maybe one day I can. If so, I'll probably be parked here and doing a reveal video for it. Won't I be a lucky boy? So you may not understand why I've done it. I do understand why I've done it. I've said before, and I'll say it again, I don't buy cars for YouTube, do I, everyone? I just buy cars that I love. If you understand that and support that, thank you very much. We really do appreciate it. If not, that's absolutely fine. We're all different. I'm certainly very different. So shall we cut straight to the chase and reveal the new car? Let's take the camera off. Are you ready? Let's reveal the new car then, everyone. It is a Smart 451 Passion Brabus. Not a Brabus, and you'll see why in a sec. So this is a 1 litre Passion. It's got a Mitsubishi engine in it, but it's looking a little bit like a Brabus because, as you can see, there's many Brabus parts fitted to it, including the wheels and the exhaust. Now, I am pleased to say that this car has not had those bits fitted at some point during its ownership. It was actually spec'd like that from factory, because I've been able to see the build sheets for the car, which is absolutely fantastic, and to me makes that a much nicer car than someone that's just simply bolted on the pieces afterwards. Should we have a quick look around? Now, of course, this car it'll be 12 years old this year, and there are a few marks on it, and it's currently got about 65,000 miles on the clock, so quite a high mile car for me to choose. It's going to need a little bit of love, and I think it's come to the right place. I'm sure if you're a regular viewer of the channel, you'll agree. It's come to the right place to receive that love. We'll have a quick look around the car, everyone. We'll start with the lovely Brabus alloys, which there's a few marks here and there, but overall they're in good condition. There's a few marks on bumper corners, as you can imagine. Car's getting on for 12 years old. Same on the rear bumper. We'll see what we can do with that. There's a few scratch marks here in the obvious place, because I guess when people are opening the door, there's rings and stuff, keys, and they're catching the door. And on here I've just noticed, or did notice, that we got a couple of clips broken on this Brabus skirt along here, so that's going to need doing, even if it's a case of, dare I say the word, bodge, and it being glued back to the panel. We'll see what we can do with that. I'll be asking Ben, a Smart Technic. There's also a bit of lack appeal that I've seen so many times on older Smarts. We'll get that done, if only by changing the panel, because of course all these panels are easy to remove. But otherwise, I think she looks absolutely lovely. We love the fact that it's black with the red interior, as you'll see in a minute, and the red roof, because of course this is a cabrio. I think she looks rather smart. We haven't said the name of the car yet. Welcome everyone to Project Scarlet. Let's have a look inside. Right, so we have the lovely red interior, which I really like. I think it's a nice colour combination with the black and the red. Now I'm going to put my hypocrite cap on now by saying straight away, I usually say on videos, she is, to the best that we can tell, all original. But for me, this car of course will be staying completely original, because of course this had, well, this stereo fitted to it, which of course is wrong. It's the correct head unit, everyone, and I'm a happy boy. And I do think that. But as you can see, this unit is not standard. But having lived with the car a few days, I've really got to like the Kenwood system that's fitted. So it's going to stay. And I'll keep my hypocrite cap on just to prove it. So this is one of the things I really like about this system.
It is, but it has one massive
I can watch
flaw.
Top Gear in my smart car.
He does. He does, and he has completely ruined it. Nobody would want to buy.
How good is that? Obviously, I wouldn't do it while I'm driving, but it's still nice to be able to play your favourite DVD. Let's have a look at the rest of the car. So the dash itself, the layout is quite different to the 450 that I own. Hasn't got the funky vents that stand up, which I think has lost a bit of character, but you have still got the two clocks at the top, which I like. The dashboard is still the simple dashboard showing the speed, but you do now get, as I light it up, an electronic information centre, I guess I would call it, there. And as you can see, the car's got 65,373 miles on the clock. There is a first drive video already filmed, but of course that'll have less miles because it was the first drive from the garage. More about that in that video. This particular car has got paddles, which I really like. Now the gears change smoother on the 451 and they ride a bit smoother. And the car is actually a little bit wider. And is 195mm longer at 2,695mm. It just makes for a slightly more comfy ride, but that doesn't detract from the fact that I still love the 450 the most. Anyway, you'll see the car has got cruise control. Now, like my current smart car, you've got this panel underneath the dash that you can fit accessories to, which is really nice. I'm willing to bet that one of the previous owners has had stuff fitted to that, but they've taken them off and sold them separately before they sold the car. But hey-ho, we will be fitting accessories back on there for sure. Moving to the glove box, you'll see it's lockable, and it's lockable because of course you may park the car somewhere with the roof down. It's a usable glove box, but it's also hiding the Best of Eagle CD that the previous owner must have forgot it was still in the CD player. Thank you very much. Now the roof of course on the outside is red, but you can see it's a sort of light grey colour. A light grey colour that needs a little bit of cleaning up in places, to be fair. I think it's time for the party piece. So we're going to put the ignition on. I'm going to press this button. There's a 2-stage opening. People that have a smart Cabrio will know this already. You can press the button once and the roof will go back to just above the rear window. Back there, of course, because it's at the rear. And then you can hold the button again and it'll drop down to sort of the parcel shelf line. Let's open that roof. As you can see, the roof has stopped there and the flies are coming in already, can you believe it? Then you can drop it further. Let's go and have a look at the car now with the roof down. Now I'm not going to do it in this video, but you can also take off the roof bars. So that's the roof when it's folded. Now the boot itself is unaffected by the Cabrio, which is great, and the boot is a little bigger than my other Smart, because the car's bigger of course, but what I really love is this storage area, and that storage area is where you put the roof bars, keep them safe. I really like that. Quick look at the engine, which is always difficult on a Smart car because it's basically hiding under a carpet, and yes, the engine is going to need a clean. For those that like engines and they're not offended by a dirty engine, that is a 1 litre Mitsubishi unit pumping out with its turbocharger, 84 horses. Woohoo. Carpet's in good nick in the boot though. So that's the boot, everyone, and that's what Scarlet looks like with the roof down. I think this could be fun for those few days a year that we get lovely weather in the UK. What do you reckon? With the birds singing in the background, that's it everyone. Thank you for watching this little reveal video. Hope you liked it. I hope you liked the car, the new addition to the fleet, Project Scarlet. If you did like it, please consider giving it a thumbs up because it really does help build the channel. And if you're not subscribed, there will be a link somewhere over here. It's completely free, but if you hit it and subscribe, well, it really does help build the channel too. Enjoy whatever it is you're driving, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Right, let's reveal the new car, everyone. Are you ready? No, because there's a plane. And I want to wait because there's yet more traffic coming. No, stones coming now. Not the rolling stones, just stones off a car. One more, and it's my favourite car. I absolutely love it. Dog barking then. People are allowed to visit a forestry centre. Dogs are allowed to be walked to the forestry centre. Petrol heads are not allowed to film quietly at a forestry centre. Now there's a bus coming. That's take 7.